Never before has the American public been offered so many different automobiles. Big ones, little ones, tiny ones. Some people aren't a bit confused, though.
New, all new. New right from the tire tread. New with new tubeless tires. New frame. New outrigger rear suspension. New glide ride front suspension. New with new comfort zoned heating and ventilation. New all seasons air conditioner. New ball race steering. New power touch steering. New pivot pedal brakes. New power brakes. Yes, it's really new. The newest car in America. The only car with completely new chassis and body construction. New rides, new thrills, new living. In the 1955 Chevrolet, that's new from the ground up. Watch this. All 1954 cars in all price classes nosedive on brake application. Now watch this. Yes, level flight stopping in a 1955 Chevrolet. An exclusive engineering triumph. And here's how it's done. All at the touch of the daintiest toe. Simple, isn't it? But Chevrolet is the first in the industry to achieve controlled level flight stopping. The riding and driving thrill of a lifetime, the quadrupoise ride. There's never been anything like it before. And here's graphic proof. The Belgian blocks, cruelest course on the General Motors Proving Ground. And for comparison, one of the highest priced automobiles in America. A light mounted on the side, a night run. First with the luxury priced car. A ribbon of light burned on film. Then another run. Chevrolet with quadrupoise ride. Match the photographic evidence, and there you are. The luxury priced car and Chevrolet with quadrupoise. But quadrupoise ride is only one of the many rewards in this years ahead automobile.
We put a Dodge in our garage, honey.
Only Dodge Engineering brings you that new look of lowness, combined with big, wide door openings and stretch-out roominess inside. Only Dodge Engineering brings you seats that swing out to meet you, swing in to seat you. Only Dodge Engineering brings you the ease of push-button torque flight drive, the greatness of torsionnaire ride, the safety of total contact brakes. Folks, only Dodge Engineering know-how brings you so many finer features and exclusive advantages. The handling ease of full-time power steering, the safety and the dependability of total contact brakes, the driving enjoyment of push-button drive, plus the proved economy of the most efficient V8 in America today. Winner overall, full-size V8s in the 1959 Mobile Gas Economy Run. So, folks, for more of the things you want in a new car, at less than you'd expect to pay, these are the doors that show the way to the greatest automotive buy today. The doors that lead to a great new 59 Dodge. You see your Dodge dealer. Join the thousands of smart new car drivers today who've discovered for themselves that it pays. Don't it, Doc?
This man is a comparison shopper. It's his job to visit different stores and check what one is offering against what the others are offering. Let's see what happens when he visits a Ford dealership and compares the 1957 Ford against the other low-priced cars. He's got a list of features to check, and we're sure that what he finds out will interest you as a new car buyer. First, he looks at Ford's heavy one-piece wraparound bumper and makes a note that no other car in the low-price field has this one-piece construction. Now, he checks Ford's lower sloping hood and sees that it's hinged at the front, so that it's very unlikely that it would ever unlatch and fly up while you're driving. He makes another note that Ford's windshield pillars are the only ones in the low-price field that slant back like this. You've seen this feature on high-priced cars, but only Ford gives you this advanced styling in the low-price field. Next, he checks Ford's thin center pillars that give every Fairlane and Fairlane 500 sedan the look of a hardtop when the windows are up. Here again, Ford stands alone in its price class. And when he examines Ford's sleek, new rear-end styling, he notices that a Ford doesn't have the high, narrow box look he's seen in some other cars. The tail fins are sculptured and sweep out of the body for a trim, low look. And Ford's tail lights are the largest in its field. And the optional backup lights are built right in, not tacked on like other cars, for a real sleek touch. You'll find most all of these same features in the low-priced Custom and Custom 300 Fords, too, plus features you can get in other cars only if you pay the deluxe model prices. Be a comparison shopper yourself. Check the new kind of Ford against the others. You'll find the 57 Ford gives you more value per dollar than any other car.
Ford and the Ford dealers of your community who invite you to come in and action test the new kind of Ford for 1957.
Boy, oh boy, is she a dream? What style? A good looker, huh? A continental beauty. She's here. She is.
It's a completely new idea in automobiles. The daring, dazzling 1955 Rambler, now at all Nash dealers. Never before has a car so fine been priced so low. Here's a whole new idea in styling. The rakish Continental look with plenty of room for the whole family. Here's a new idea in luxury. The new 1955 Rambler offers complete year-round air conditioning that warms in winter, cools in summer.
Live a little. Drive a Rambler.
The new Rambler, a car that handles and parks like a dream. A car with the shortest turning radius of any sedan in America. Here's a new idea in safety. Double-strength, single-unit body. Stronger, safer, completely rattle-proof. See and drive the new 1955 Rambler, now on display at all Nash showrooms. Still another reason why American Motors means more for Americans. See your Nash dealer.
Get more car for your money when you buy. More money for your car when you trade. Live a little. Drive a Rambler.
Hey, there go Betty Grable and Harry James. I wonder where they're heading for.
Here it is, honey. It'll only take a minute.
But it's getting late. The first race goes in half an hour.
I just want you to take a look at the 1955 DeSoto. It's...
But I've got big noise running in the first race. Jumping citation.
Yes, the 1955 DeSoto, the car that's styled for tomorrow. The DeSoto brings you the exclusive Power Flight range selector in its brand new location on the control panel. The 1955 DeSoto is lower, wider, and longer, with a look of action in every line. How do you like it?
Oh, it's a beauty.
Say, it looks like plenty of staying power. Ought to be great in the stretch. Wow, what a beautiful bridle.
See how those contour lines are built right into the body, Mr. James? Give that added feeling that the car is moving even when it's standing still.
Oh, that's just the opposite of Harry's horses. They seem to be standing still even when they're moving.
Well, they may not be fast, but they're sweet. Anyway, I know a thoroughbred when I see one, and nobody has to tell me that this isn't an odds-on favorite.
As you can see, my husband has a one-track mind.
One track? Why, there's Hollywood, Golden Gate, Santa Anita, Jamaica.
Go on, Mr. Gilmore.
Well, Mr. James, like all Chrysler Corporation cars for 1955, the new DeSoto emerges all new, not just a redesigned version of last year's model.
Oh?
Maybe I can explain it. Honey, this is DeSoto, out of Detroit, by Chrysler Corporation.
Oh, well, why didn't he say so?
It comes equipped with either the mighty Fire Dome 185 horsepower V8 engine or the Fireflight 200 horsepower V8.
What?
Honey, that means it's just the same as if your DeSoto were being pulled by 200 native dancers.
Wow, now you're talking.
Why don't you take it out for a drive and see for yourself?
Oh, I'd love to. Hop in, honey.
Wonderful. Hey, this is all right.
All righty. All righty, where to?
Santa Anita, where else?
Isn't this wonderful?
Yeah.
Turn on the radio.
Okay.
And now for today's chapter of Honeymoon Cottage, the program that asks the question, can two ordinary run-of-the-mill people find happiness running a mill? And now, You Bet Your Life, starring Groucho Marx.
That's me.
Home, Jameses.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's our lovely Julia Meade, who has become quite a little traveler since she got her new Lincoln. Where are you taking us tonight, dear Julia?
Back to California, Ed.
Well, okay, Julia, take us away.
We made some scenes on the famous Hollywood freeway to illustrate how Lincoln's new 285 horsepower engine combines with turbo drive automatic transmission to give you the instant power you need to go quickly into fast-moving traffic and to provide you with that extra margin of safety in driving situations where you have to think and act without hesitation. You know, at some time or another, no matter how careful we are, we find ourselves in awkward positions in traffic. And it is reassuring to know that Lincoln's power is there whenever you need it. Well, later that afternoon, we took the convertible to demonstrate another side of Lincoln's performance. We headed into the mountains to show how Lincoln's outstanding suspension system and precise balance means easier handling. There's a term automotive people use, cornering, and it's, well, exactly what you're going to see now. Lincoln takes you around corners like this without tire squeal. And more importantly, without the feeling of lean or drift. With all its size, Lincoln handles as easily and cleanly as a sports car. Well, with our mountain shots and our freeway scenes, we had had a full day's work. And yet that evening, I headed for the lovely Beverly Hills Hotel to meet some friends. For even after 9 hours of driving, I felt fresh and relaxed and proud. Proud because at this hotel where you see the world's finest automobiles, my Lincoln drew the quiet admiration it so richly deserves.
Thank you, Julia. You know, the Lincoln is such a beautiful car, such a fine performing car, and the only completely new car. Well, it's no wonder that so many fine car buyers are turning to it with so much enthusiasm. Now, the demand, of course, for new Lincolns still continues to be the greatest in Lincoln's 36-year history. So I'm going to tell you what Julia and I tell our friends. The best thing for you to do is get your order in now for your new Lincoln.
For Lincoln is unmistakably the finest in the fine car field.
This new portable TV from RCA Victor and this car have a lot in common. When the car needs more power for hills, it automatically shifts to a lower gear. RCA Victor TV shifts gears too, electronically.
Picture yourself in this glamorous new Pontiac with its smartly distinctive beauty. Imagine yourself climbing hills, passing on the highway with one smooth surge of power, enjoying the super safety of big new brakes, split-second handling ease, a smooth and steady ride, with all the comfort and security of a luxurious body by Fisher. And safety is not optional in Pontiac. Safety is designed, engineered, and built into every Pontiac on the road. So remember the powerful demonstration you've just seen. And as soon as possible, see your Pontiac dealer and drive the great new Pontiac. As sure as you love thrilling action, here's your next car. The fabulous Pontiac for 1956.
Just out and just wonderful, the 1957 Chevrolet. There's fresh new design, plus new fuel injection engines that deliver up to 283 horsepower. Number one in the USA, the 1957 Chevrolet, at your Chevrolet dealers now.
Watch for Bob Hope and Dinah Shore on the Star-Spangled Chevy Show every other week, with the greatest names of stage, screen, and television as their guests. And also make a date to see the Dinah Shore Show. Both programs over another television network. Consult your local listing for time and station. This is Art Baker reminding you to visit your authorized Chevrolet dealer and to drive with care everywhere.
Just look what Plymouth's up to now. Just look what Plymouth's up to.
The Great Plymouth Sale is now. Featuring special savings on specially equipped Fury, Valiant, Barracuda, and Belvedere models. Savings on such extras as white wall tires, vinyl roof, all vinyl interior, and other popular options. All during the Great Plymouth Sale. So for a great deal on specially equipped Plymouths, head for your Plymouth dealer. You'll see, when Plymouth has a sale, it isn't just good, it's great.
Just look what Plymouth's up to.
The fun is in the giving. The fun is in the giving. And oh, what a lift if the gift is a 58 Chevy. That's when you'll find the fun is in the giving. Your family's really living, and so are you, by the way, when you give an all-new 58 Chevrolet.
And what a bevy of Chevys to choose from. 17 models in 4 great series. This is the Bel Air Sport Sedan with full coil suspension as standard equipment. The Del Rey 2-door sedan with sculpturamic styling. It's a beautiful way to be thrifty. This lowest price Chevy sedan gives you features you'd expect to pay hundreds of dollars more for. New turbo thrust V8 power. New body by Fisher. New economy. Or your family may prefer a station wagon. For $58, Chevy offers 5 wagons, 4 of them with 4 doors. The 58 Chevrolet Impala, the car that made headlines when it was introduced. Unprecedented in public acceptance. In this Chevy, in all Chevys, safety plate glass is used all the way around. Exclusive with Chevrolet in the low-price field. Folks, a Chevy Christmas is bound to be a Merry Christmas. Your local authorized Chevrolet dealer will do everything possible to have your new Chevrolet delivered for Christmas.
They like the fashion line design of the 61 Oldsmobile. So they decided to take a test drive. It's the sure way to learn about the full-size comfort and full-size power of Olds for 61. You have to experience that big new Skyrocket engine and hydromatic drive with accelerotor action. You have to see for yourself the way the Skyrocket makes molehills out of mountains, responding eagerly to every command. The way Olds engineered a silent, steady, stable ride through the liberal use of rubber throughout the chassis. And a new idea in suspension, twin triangle stability, that brings out the full benefit of deep coil springs. Action speaks louder than words, as this couple discovered. Tomorrow, why don't you see your Oldsmobile quality dealer? Test the best. Try out a new Dynamic 88, Super 88, or 98. Take the wheel. Drive the 1961 Oldsmobile.
Here at Ford's Proving Grounds in Dearborn, you're about to see a test crash staged by Ford's Engineering Research Group. Watch the car that's going to be hit. Notice how the doors remain closed in spite of the tremendous impact. Why is this so important? It's important because statistics show that your chances of escaping injury in an automobile accident are doubled when you're not thrown out of the car through an open door. You're twice as safe when you remain inside the protective shell of the car. Now, here's a door with a conventional door latch. It keeps the door tightly closed when the center post is rigid, but in a crash, the impact can spring the door frame like this, and the door can fly open like this. Now, this door is equipped with Ford's new Lifeguard double grip door latch. When the same force is exerted on the center post, the door remains securely closed. That's because Ford designed this interlocking striker plate here to overlap the door latch rotor like this, and thus withstand forces from two directions. Ford's new Lifeguard door latches give you added protection from doors springing open in a collision. You get them as standard equipment on all the new 56 Fords. And they're only part of a brand new family of safety advances called Lifeguard design. Why not get the complete story at your Ford dealers?
Vacation. What a magic word. And the word that makes it magic is freedom. Freedom from strain, from care. Freedom to go where you please in a car that leaves you free to enjoy it. The perfect vacation car, the big, massive new Dodge. Ready to sweep you from a smooth start to cruising speed with no jerk, no hesitation, no movement, except the gentle pressure of a toe on the accelerator. And when you meet an unexpected detour, you can forge ahead without a care. For Dodge is made to ride with amazing smoothness and gentleness when the going is toughest. See what I mean? The shocks of a bumpy road are not transferred to the steering wheel with Dodge's full-time power steering. Tortuous jolts and jars are smoothed by the action of Oriflow ride control. It levels out the ride to protect the comfort of passengers. Steep hill ahead? You needn't give it a thought, for you command the mighty 150 horsepower Red Ram V8 engine, holder of 196 official AAA records for performance and stamina. As the highway levels out again, there's a solid road-hugging Dodge ride that keeps you on an even keel on turns and curves. In economy, too, Dodge is the winner, proven by its second consecutive triumph in the annual Mobile Gas Economy Run. The Dodge Red Ram is the engine that has proved you can have performance with economy. The most efficient engine design in any American car. A vacation, without strain, without care, with complete peace of mind. That's a vacation in the new 54 Dodge. As wonderful to drive as it is beautiful to look at, with a fleet flowing natural beauty, and so dependable.
Betty White.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you'll forgive me for stepping out of character for a really big moment. One I've been eagerly awaiting for weeks. For the many of you who have asked, what will the leader do next? I'm thrilled to present Plymouth's proud reply. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment.
Tomorrow's new car is Plymouth today. Plymouth, star of the forward look. Car with the forward look. Plymouth leads in every way. So meet the star of the show with brilliant new beauty revealed. Meet the star of the show. Star of all cars in the low price field is Plymouth. Car that's ahead for keeps. Plymouth, star of the forward love.
And here it is, the big, beautiful new Plymouth. And it's simply wonderful.
Star of the forward look.
This is the luxurious four-door sedan. Isn't the new grille beautiful? Everything about this new Plymouth is years ahead.
Plymouth Suburban is the biggest station wagon of them all, designed for any kind of a job. It has more new, exclusive features than any other station wagon in the low-priced field. A wonderful car to own and drive.
And here's the new Plymouth convertible, just like mine. Never before has so much beauty and riding fun been built into any car. Just drive one.
Yes, sir. One look, one ride, and you'll agree. There's no catching Plymouth now.
Plymouth really is ahead for keeps.
Plymouth, car that's ahead for keeps. Car that's ahead for keeps. Plymouth, star of the forward look.
I want to tell you about 3 big surprises waiting for you at your Studebaker dealers. First, performability. So great you have to drive the Lark to believe it. Second, interiors. Outstanding among compacts. Smart-looking, luxurious. Third, price.
No tell.
But the price is so low.
Well, let's save that goodie for the Studebaker dealer.
Okay. Visit your Studebaker dealer for a demonstration drive. Then price the Lark.
You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Some people like the Lark wagon for duties around the house. Some use the Lark exclusively just to pick up their spouse. Some people like Lark wagons because they're so chic. And most people like the Lark wagon because it gives them the status they seek. And nearly everyone likes the 4-door wagon for several reasons. Plenty of cargo space, 6 feet long with the gate closed, 7.5 with the gate open. Flush floors and big wide doors give you this kind of easy entrance. So simple to clean, too. Just whisk out dust and dirt. From stem to stern, plenty of headroom, legroom, and seat width for, that's right, 6 passengers. And you can ride in comfort in any kind of weather with the top gate open. Complete ventilation, even when it rains. Do yourself a favor. See your Studebaker dealer and test drive the Lark 2-door and 4-door wagons with the exciting new Skybolt 6 and the world-famous V8 engine.
And here's where the fun begins. This is one of the world's most exclusive upholstery shops. A shop so exclusive that none of its customers have ever set foot inside of it. Yet millions will enjoy the beautiful custom-made materials you can see here, for these are the top designer materials that grace the interiors of the 1955 Fords. Materials like this new nylon and vinyl upholstery, designed for Ford's new Fairlane Victoria. Richly textured materials like this metallic threaded nylon with harmonizing solid color bolster fabrics are found in the Fairlane Town Sedan. This handsomely durable combination is one of many available to the proud owners of Ford's new Sunliner. And this rose-quilted and white combination is one of several that brighten the interiors of the Crown Victoria, which features a rear seat center armrest. Ford, for 55, offers you exclusive upholsteries in every one of its 4 new lines of cars. Here is Ford's unusually fine selection of upholsteries for its expanded line of 5 station wagons. This ranch brand pattern is available in Ford's new custom ranch wagon, while these new woven plastic materials are designed to match the look-ahead styling of the country squire. There has never been as brilliant a selection of interior fabrics as this in any automobile line. Your Ford dealer invites you to come in for an inside view of the completely new 1955 Ford.
The new 1956 Power Style Chrysler. And your Chrysler dealer present the Newport 4-door hardtop, a thrilling new version of the Power Style Chrysler for 1956. The 4-door car with the sleek, clean, unbroken lines of the hardtop, plus all the stretch-out legroom and visibility of a full-size sedan. To make this possible, Chrysler designed this ingenious new roll-away action window, the only type hardtop window that extends to the full width of a sedan-sized door, which not only gives you more room than competitive hardtops to get in, but more room to stretch out in relaxing comfort. See your Chrysler dealer tomorrow about this stunning 4-door Newport hardtop, the newest of the new Power-Style Chryslers for 1956.
Who's got the lowest price, full-size 4-door sedan and 2-door hardtop in the USA? Now it's Plymouth. Not Ford or Chevy, but Plymouth. Compare the manufacturer's suggested retail prices. Of all full-size four-door sedans in the USA, the Plymouth Savoy is lowest priced. Of all full-size two-door hardtops, the Plymouth Belvedere is lowest. Now, during All-Star Value Days, you really get full-size savings on these full-size Plymouths. But don't stop there. Compare Plymouth's solid value, performance, dash, and luxury. Torsionaire ride, solid unibody construction, an eager slant-six engine up front that delivered the best gas mileage of any full-size standard car in the recent mobile gas economy run. Remember, Plymouth's got the lowest price full-size four-door sedan and the lowest price full-size two-door hardtop in the USA. And during these All-Star Value Days, you'll also get a trade you wouldn't expect to get until late fall. See your Plymouth dealer.
The dependable Dodge Plymouth dealer in your neighborhood. The man to see for that elegant new 54 Dodge presents Danny Thomas and Jean Hagen as his wife and Sherry Jackson and Rusty Hamer as their children. Make room for Daddy.
Whether it's shopping for hats or shopping for a used car at a Chevrolet dealer's used car lot, a woman likes to take her time and look around. And with the large selection available at her Chevrolet dealers, she can browse until she finds the right model, the right color, and even the right kind of rear view mirror. So look over the big selection of used cars at the big OK sign.
If you want your money to talk big, look for this sign, the OK used car sign at your Chevrolet dealers. This car is typical of the many makes and models you'll find at the OK sign. Good looking, good running. Look them over yourself. Have your wife take a look, too. She does a lot of shopping, knows the value of things. Naturally, Chevy dealers have a bigger selection than other dealers because they've taken in so many trade-ins on the best-selling 60 Chevrolet. And right now, Chevy's end-of-the-season last chance sale is bringing in so many customers for new Chevys and Corvairs that there are more good used cars than ever.
Whether you live in New York, Indiana, California, or anywhere in between, you'll see more Chevys on the road than any other car. The reason is simple enough. Chevrolet gives you more value for your money. People everywhere know that. That's why far more people have bought 1960 Chevrolets than any other car. They know Chevy's famous body by Fisher stands up. It's got the reputation. They know Chevy's full coil springs give a softer ride. They know Chevy's trade-in value is tops. But right now, there's a new factor that makes the 60 Chevys and Corvairs even better buys. Right now, Chevrolet dealers everywhere are conducting last chance sales to make it easy for you to own a 60 Chevrolet or Corvair. May I help you, sir?
Say, what's this last chance mean? I can buy a Chevy or Corvair anytime.
Yes, sir, but not on a last chance deal with special year-end savings.
Oh. Well, I got a good 58 Bel Air sedan out there. Suppose I was to trade it in on this Impala. What kind of a deal would I get?
Well, let me see. There's your figure. Subject to appraisal of your car, of course.
I can get this one?
Or any other color you'd like.
Mister, you've got a deal.
Good. And it is a good deal.
But you know something? I wouldn't call this a last chance sale. I'd call it a best chance.
And I honestly believe this is the best chance you've ever had to get a 1960 Chevrolet or Chevy Corvair on a last chance, end-of-the-season deal. Stop in and see why 300,000 more people have bought 1960 Chevrolets than any other car.
Coming October 7th. In a brilliant kaleidoscope of sensible change, wherever you look in the 1961 Chevrolet. Every model brings you new, make life easier improvements. From more usable trunks to wider entrance room. Yes, all new 61 Chevys are a new measure of your money's worth. Handsome interiors, posture-true seats, new body by Fisher. Wherever you view, you'll find a kaleidoscope of sensible, beautiful, exciting change. The 1961 Chevrolet, stars of the greatest show on earth. Coming to your Chevrolet dealers Friday, October 7th. Don't miss them.
The hot room. Even with the temperature a sizzling 120 degrees, Chevrolet air conditioning, teamed with the quality insulation of Body by Fisher, keeps the interior cool and comfortable. Now the cold room. Man-made winter weather to test the reliability of Chevrolet engines under extreme cold. 20 below and quick starting. The ultra-cold compartment, 60 degrees below zero. Yet the Chevrolet door lock opens with the usual single, easy turn of the key. The air-cooled Corvair engine proves its ability to start quickly and easily. It runs smoothly, reliably, even in bitter cold. The new Corvair heater keeps the passenger compartment as warm and pleasant as a summer day, while the perimeter vent system maintains equal temperature throughout. At the proving grounds, testing for reliability extends to bodies, frames, and suspensions. Watch the front wheels of this Corvair take the crushing impact of almost the full weight of the car. Stability, too, is put to the ultimate test. On punishing ruts and chuck holes, Chevrolet and Corvair coil springs stand up as much as 3 times as long as conventional leaf springs. Here, Corvette demonstrates its spectacular handling ability on one of Europe's toughest test courses. Day and night, without a single brake except for fuel, going at almost top speed. Yet those Corvettes never falter. Through the almost trackless Central American jungle, through mud, swamp, swollen rivers, and tropic heat, Corvair proves it can stand the gas. The 2,000-mile mobile gas economy run is just one more example of Chevrolet's willingness to test its products in every way possible. A quality Chevrolet dealer is a key man in Chevrolet's reliability program. First, he makes certain the product is in top shape when he delivers it to you. Then provides top-flight service people and facilities to assure continuing reliability. Yes, there's a lot behind Chevrolet. A lot of tests, facilities, patience, and care. In short, the industry's most complete reliability program to make sure the Chevrolet you buy gives you reliable service year after year. In the all-weather, all-roads, all-places kind of driving that you do. All that a car should be, all that you ever hoped for, you get in the reliable 1961 Chevrolets. The cars and trucks that can stand the gas.
for all Chevrolet products for 1962 share the Spider's mood of enjoyment and satisfaction. The same snappy scat up and go. Not only in new cars, but in new trucks as well. Spectacular is the word that best describes the power behind all 62 Chevy trucks. Yes, Chevy's brand of spectacular power is so big, so brawny, it can actually lift itself up by applying this power through a winch. Practically no one will need power for this kind of climbing, but the power is there.
Hello, I'm Lorne Green. There's hardly anything that can match the richness of this Impala. And as for being a new beauty, well, just take a look. I can't see any reason for buying another car even for twice the price. Now, as for jet smooth ride, well, now, that's something I cannot tell you about. You've got to experience that to know about it. Otherwise, it's nothing but talk. So, do me a favor, and yourself, too. Drop into your Chevrolet dealers as soon as you can and take one of these new 1962 Chevrolets out for a ride. And when you do, I think you'll agree with me that this is a bonanza of beauty and value.
The 1962 Corvette's the car for you. Excitement is standard equipment.
Be a good idea to let your Chevy dealer tell you all about the 62s. The new Chevrolet, the new Corvair, the new Chevy 2, and the Corvette. A whole new world of work from Chevrolet. You'll like it.
Here is Mr. Jack Izzard, manager of the advertising department, to tell us something of the ways we plan to use this important selling tool in 1963.
Outdoor poster panels scheduled at peak selling seasons will promote our products individually. Reinforcing them will be clock and paint bulletins and spectaculars delivering their selling messages every hour of every day. Millions of TV viewers every week will be exposed to Chevrolet commercials through such vehicles as the top-rated Western Bonanza on NBC.
Well, let me tell you once more. When you were hired for the job, there was absolutely no mention of guns. Now, I know Jackie has no intention...
You talked it over.
You talked it over. Jack, come on out here. There's something for you to settle. Those boys.
Hello, Lorne.
You know these fellas?
Oh, hi, Dan.
Hi, Jack. How are you, buddy?
Good. Nice to see you.
Same to you, sir.
Fidel, Mike. Jack, how are you? Fine. What's all the hardware for?
See? What'd I tell you? Going bird hunting.
Yeah, we figured we'd get us a few falcons and T-birds.
We were going to go after those cardinals, too. We found out they were extinct.
Well, thank you for the offer, but I think all the Chevrolet dealers around the country will be able to do the job again this year without violence.
Here's the car that Ford claims can do 100 miles an hour in 13 1/5 seconds. One of the lively ones, the 1963 Galaxy 500 with, they say, quote, the look, the power, and the frisky feel of the fabulous Thunderbird, the nearest thing to flight itself, end of quote. And here's the 1963 Chevrolet Impala with the look, the power, and the fabulous feel that are all its own. So let's put Ford's claims to the test and get the facts. To film this test, the camera has been mounted on a 1963 fuel injection Corvette, which is what it takes to keep ahead of the competing cars. Both the Impala and Galaxy have factory-offered performance engines, transmissions, and axles. Both cars are powerhouses, the top-performing packages in their respective lines. Both engines have been exactingly tuned. Everything possible has been done to make this test fair to both sides. A professional driver will be at the wheel of the Galaxy, but a non-professional will handle the Impala. Watch.
There's that lively one, outpaced by the Impala. Let's see that again. Same cars, second heat. And again, Impala by a length. Now, how about passing acceleration, a big safety factor in highway driving? Both cars will accelerate together up to 50 miles an hour, hold on 50, then on signal accelerate to 80. Once again, Impala out front. Yes, whether it's on the test track, out front every time.
Now I'd like to show you something important. This is a picture of the most exciting value in cars today. This is it, the 50-70 DeSoto with a new low price. This year's DeSoto was way ahead of our competitors. And yet DeSoto prices start right above the lowest. It's a big car with big car comfort and big car beauty that our competitors will be imitating 2 or 3 years from now. It's low, lower than any of our competitors. But it's got as much or more room inside as any of the cars that are much taller. And plenty of road clearance, too. It's really got power and terrific performance. And that new Torsionaire ride is so smooth, you'll find it hard to believe. Then there's new triple-range push-button driving. 1 or 2 cars are imitating that now, and others will follow, but this is by far the best. Now, I'm not telling you to run right out and buy a DeSoto, my recommendation, but I believe you'll be a wiser automobile buyer if you'll drive this car. See what it has to offer, then price it. And I think you'll be surprised, because this year DeSoto prices start just above the lowest. Then make your decision. Drive a DeSoto before you decide.
The most exciting car today is now delighting the far highway. It's the lovely, it's dynamic, it's DeSoto.
What's the matter, son? You having troubles?
Oh, this frame's got me beat. It keeps wobbling and twisting.
Well, let's see. You started out all right, but you've got to add a few things. Here, let me show you. Now, you've got your 2 side rails. Now you add more cross members. That gives you more strength, see? Then put the X member right here in the center. There. You think you can do that?
Sure, that's swell.
Matter of fact, there's the basic design for the frame in our new Oldsmobile. Of course, the real thing looks a little different. The Olds frame has rugged steel girder construction with 5 cross members and a big X member that gives it a solid brace down the middle. Here's another thing. In the 59 Olds, the frame is 9 inches wider. That extra frame width allows Oldsmobile to mount the body directly on the frame. There's no need for outriggers. That cuts down vibration, and we get a smoother, quieter ride. And we get a safer ride, too, because of that solid steel beam protection along the sides of the car.
Yes, sir, son. That new Olds frame is the best in the business.
That why you bought a new Olds, Dad?
That's just one of the reasons, son. Just one of them.
This is the 1958 Edsel, the car that presents originality and elegance never seen before in any car at any price, and presents them in 18 different models. This expensive-looking car is one of the Edsel Ranger series, a 4-door ice green sedan styled like a hardtop that sells for no more than some models of America's low-priced cars. The turquoise and white convertible you see driving up now is one of the Edsel Pacer series, with elegant Edsel styling throughout, such as these Edsel Contour seats that are scientifically designed to give you separate back and shoulder support, with an overall feeling of luxurious comfort that means hour upon hour of fatigue-free, enjoyable driving. And the back of the front seat is divided in a new way, that gives the middle passenger a full backrest, so you ride more comfortably than you ever have before. This two-door hardtop is one of the large and luxurious cars in the Edsel Corsair series. Its colors are copper metallic and white, one of over 90 Edsel color combinations that you can choose from, so you can completely satisfy your individual color tastes. This ember red and white four-door hardtop is one of the magnificent Citation series, upholstered in white vinyl and gold nylon, just one of an attractive array of the very latest high-fashion decorator fabrics, all color-keyed to match the car exterior. Here is the distinctive Edsel Bermuda, done in charcoal brown and driftwood, one of 5 Edsel station wagons, which give you your choice of both 2- and 4-door, 6- and 9-passenger models. And this is the Edsel Citation Convertible in gold and white. Undoubtedly the most beautiful convertible in the world. See this and the other elegantly styled Edsels at your Edsel dealer this week. Remember, this is the year to get out of your old car and into the most elegant automobile of your lifetime.
Go down and visit your Mercury dealer tomorrow, because I know you'll be amazed and astounded at Mercury's new beauty and new power. All kinds of power to make your driving as easy as you wish. Now, Mercury's entirely new 161 horsepower engine, which is a V8 with overhead valve, puts you literally and figuratively miles and miles ahead in performance. And Mercury's smart new lines will keep you years ahead in style. There's a distinctive new rear-end appearance in 54, a definite change in the rear quarter panels and the taillight assembly. The front end has changed too, with a new bumper grill for a lower, wider look. And those front-end changes are more than skin deep. Mercury this year brings you a whole new concept of front-wheel suspension. It's called ball joint suspension. Now, this is a revolutionary new development that makes steering and handling far easier. Now, here you're getting a bird's eye view of ball joint suspension in action. You'll notice how smoothly that wheel rides, how steady it is while turning. And in the driver's seat, you'll find the cornering is easier. You have a new feeling of road stability. Now, here's a demonstration of how smoothly and easily you can stop with Mercury's optional power brakes. Because actually, and I've tried this one out, and you can too, tiptoe pressure is all that's needed. And fingertip pressure is all that's needed to turn the wheel with Mercury's optional power steering. But here's what I call my favorite feature, Mercury's optional 4-way power seat. Actually, it moves back and forth at the touch of a button. And then you push another button and the seat moves up or down. And you can always stop the seat in precisely the seating position that suits you best for perfect seating comfort. Not only comfort, but greater visibility and safety. And notice, too, the beauty of this Mercury interior, just one of an endless array of fabrics, colors, and patterns that lend even more prestige to Mercury's reputation for quality throughout. And this one is exclusive to the Mercury Sun Valley, the world's first transparent top production car, a dream car of the future at your Mercury dealers right now, along with all the beautiful 1954 Mercury models. So see them this week. See and drive the 1954 Mercury, the car with a new kind of power that makes any driving easy.
Camaro Pacesetter Days mean sure savings at your Chevrolet dealers. Chevrolet's Camaro, official pace car for this year's Indianapolis 500. The pace-setting Camaro, lower, wider, roomier, heavier than any car at its price. And special savings now during the Camaro Pacesetter sale. Convertible or sport coupe, specially equipped with a 250 cubic inch engine, bumper guards, pinstriping along the side, white wall tires and wheel covers, wheel opening molding, deluxe steering wheel and special interior trim. And at no extra cost during the sale, a floor-mounted shift for the 3-speed transmission and this sporty hood stripe. See your Chevrolet dealer now. Find out how much driving fun you get along with special savings during the Camaro Pacesetter sale.
The Ring of Fire is the key to instant starts anytime. In cold weather. In damp weather. Come what may. Instantly, they're on their way.
The car has pep, power, top performance with AC fire ring spark plugs. That's why customers choose them. Dealers prefer them. And you can go yourself one better on sales with AC. What makes this one better? To start with, it's engineering. Engineering that has always kept the AC fire ring spark plug at least 17 years ahead of all competitors. AC offers complete market coverage. No other spark plug has a greater replacement potential. With AC, the original equipment on Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Buick, Pontiac, Cadillac, and GMC trucks. At replacement time, over half of all vehicles on the road will head for the dealer with AC on his shelf.
Anita Bryant, where are you going?
We're going to see America.
With AC oil filter engine protection, I see.
And in 60 seconds.
Hold on to your hat.
See America with AC. Tell all the folks how great it can be. Traveling highways and byways and traveling the lanes. Climbing mountains and crossing the plains. You keep on running along trouble-free. With oil filters from AC. Protection from the start. Play it cool, play it smart. See America with AC. In the States, there's a lot to see. Across the land, let your motto be. We have the best from east to west. So see America with AC.
An AC oil filter is your best engine protection all across America.
Well, it's time to say goodnight, folks. We'll be back again next week for Lucky Strike. But in the meantime, your friendly Dodge dealer invites you to see the beautiful new 54 Dodge Spring models he has on display right now.
With exciting new styling, beautiful spring colors, and the interiors are just out of this world.
Be sure to see them, folks. Good night.
USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call.
Look around at the new dream cars built to test new ideas and your reactions to them.
Oh, you beautiful dreamboat, you. Hi, Pete. You look mighty pleased with yourself. Well, Bob, I ought to be. I've just made the best deal of my life.
One fellow drives a Mercury home, and pretty soon he has a half a dozen neighbors around, all talking about dream car design.
Well, Jack, suppose we take a look at that dream car design.
I dreamed I went riding in my very favorite convertible with my very favorite boyfriend.
Well, you can't stop a girl from dreaming.
So make a date today to see the USA.